welcome to Brock's Gadgets and Gizmos 2022. It's a new year. I'm just going to go over a few things that are, if you don't already have in your kitchen, you might consider putting into your kitchen, especially during the winter months, because these are good items to use. So first thing we're going to start with is the good old handy dandy convection toaster oven. Okay, you can bake, you can broil, you can toast. You can do all kinds of things in this. Inside, you don't have to use the big oven. So I think this is something that's relatively affordable, and you'll get a lot of use of making grilled cheese or making little appetizers or even frozen pizzas. I do frozen pizzas in mine. I also do shrimp out of a box, fish, all kinds of things in that, just so I don't have to mess up the big stove. So that's one. Oh, it's always good to I grab these off at the top of the, but it's good to have wooden tongs to grab the grill grate out, so you're not having to use an oven mitt or something like that. Another one is the good old crock pot. I know many of you probably have crock pots on your shelves or in your garage, but if you have an older one, I would suggest that you upgrade to one of the newer ones. They cook better. They have multiple heat settings, the warm setting. But most importantly, I think when you're looking for a crock pot, you want to look for one that has a removable case. Okay? And that makes cleaning easy. You don't worry about getting into the electrical. One of the things that I found a good tip is that it works better. A lot of people will put like meatballs. Let's say we got meatballs for the holidays in here, and they have leftovers. They just take this out, put it in the refrigerator, and then come out and they go, oh, I'm going to warm those up, throw it back in. Well, you've got a cold vessel, and you're going to crank this heat up really well. So take everything out, clean it, wash it, heat this up, and then put the meatballs back in it to warm them up if that's what you're going to do. And that's just a quick tip from your good old Uncle Brock here. All right, one of my favorites, since it's not necessarily grilling time outside, but the indoor smokeless grill. These are awesome, folks. Allows you to grill hamburgers and do all of your things that you would normally do on the grill inside. This particular model, and most of them, come with a fan. It has adjustable heat settings all the way up to 300 degrees, 350, 400, 450 degrees this one does. Mine only goes to 400. Okay, and it's got the grill plate, and the other nice part about it is, I'm going to set that lid over there, cameraman, is it also has a griddle placement, so you can take the grill plate out, put the griddle in, and you can use this as a griddle. Again, not taking up a skillet on your stove, easy cleanup. Take this out, clean it off, turn it off, and you're good to go, clean it out. So I really, really recommend these for people who like to grill, people who like to do things indoors in the wintertime and still want to cook. Of course, everybody, all the rage is the air fryers now. And again, they come in all kinds of different models and types. This one is a round one, well used, as you can see. We use this all the time. I know that Dad, Tom, uses this for individual frozen pizzas. He does it for snacks. Gosh, what else do you do? Bacon. Oh, he does his bacon in here. I don't do my bacon in my air fryer.
Keeps the mess away. All the grease goes down underneath. You just pour it out.
Pour it out. But this is a great tool, and if you haven't gotten an air fryer yet, and I don't recommend any brand over another because I'm not sponsored yet, but you should have one of these in your pantry to use, because they are wonderful, wonderful tools. And again, oh, hey, look, it lights up. And another thing is make sure you have a pair of tongs sitting with it. Again, pulling stuff out, this is hot, pulling stuff out of there, you want to have a pair of tongs sitting with it. So we always put a pair of tongs on top of it. And now, last but not least, my favorite tool, and we say this is in the kitchen, but honestly, we keep this in the garage on a shelf, our outdoor kitchen in the garage. And this is a set it and forget it. Okay, and many of you have seen TV before, some of you older watchers watching the Ronco.
Come here. That cameraman, just like Ron Popeil Jr.
Yeah. The Ronco, this is a Ronco Showtime Rotisserie barbecue. It's called Set It and Forget It. And basically what you do is you're going to open the lid, you're going to slide it back. And we did our prime rib on this for Christmas. You're basically going to take your roast, your chicken, whatever it is, put it on the skewer, slide it together. Whoa, there we go. Slide it together, drop it into the rotisserie, boom, like that. Close the lid, and again, I'm making this sound really easy. It is. Come over here, you turn it on, okay? You turn it on, you're gonna set the time. Let's see here, multifunction, there we go. We're gonna set the number of hours based on how tender we want our meat. Turn it on, and away it rotates, and you forget about it until the timer goes off. Now, I always suggest taking your meat thermometer out and checking it when it's done, okay? Just to make sure that your internal temperature is where it needs to be. But this is probably the biggest time saver, and cleanup is so easy on this that you're not messing up your stove or anything. I mean, we did a 5-pound prime rib in this for Christmas, and the cleanup was absolutely amazing. We had nothing in the oven to clean up, no pans, no nothing. So let's review real quick. We've got the toaster oven, okay? We got crock pot. We got one of my top 10, the smokeless indoor grill. Something everyone should have, the air fryer. And again, gonna probably have to go online to find this, folks.
You can get them used online.
And you can get them used online, and used is probably just as good as new, because this is way old.
20 years old.
20 years old, and it still runs like a champ. The Set It and Forget It Showtime Rotisserie and Barbecue by Ronco. So if you've got any other items, gadgets that you use that I haven't shown yet, or something that you really like to do, shoot me an email at cookingtogether.com. Go to our website, shoot me an email, let me know what it is, and maybe I'll feature it on another show. So glad to be back in 2022, and keep cooking together, folks.